Hello, friends. Welcome. We're going to get started up on Instagram as well here. Welcome, friends, to episode 82 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. I'm going to just adjust my camera there a bit. Hello, friends. Today, our story is Pinkalicious. Let's see if you can see it there. Pinkalicious School Rules. And this is another school book for all of my friends who have started school last week, this week, starting in the next few weeks. And you know, it's funny. Miss Mel thought that school was starting on Tuesday next week. And I just looked at my calendar. I was confused by a date. I looked at my calendar and I realized that we have a whole nother week here with my kids off of school. So I am so excited to be having some more time at home with the kids before they start school. Ryan Morris has joined us. Welcome, Ryan. Oh my goodness, we're going to see what other friends are here to join us. If you are at home with your children, please do make this a family class. This is a wonderful class for families to do together, my friends. And even if you are just an adult at home, don't mind the story. The story will be simple for you, friends, but you will be able to follow along. Tim Bird is here. He says, welcome. Thank you, Tim. All right. As always, I'm going to post the links to this story, Pinkalicious School Rules. I'm going to post that in the comments down below. So if you'd like to purchase your own copy of this story to follow along with the replay later, please do follow those links and feel free to pick that up so that you can follow the replay later. And as always, friends, we are sponsored by Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear, and I will post the links for Zyia Activewear there. Miss Avery is not with me today, but she is sporting her new pink leggings, and Miss Mel has her purple ombre leggings on today. These are one of my favorites. They're stripy leggings. And for all of you active mamas out there, these stripy leggings, all of the Zyia Activewear leggings do not fall down when you are exercising. And that's what I love about it. When I'm popping up and down on my yoga mat, my leggings don't fall down. All right, friends, I am going to step back to my mat, and I invite all of you to step to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Please do. We're going to read our comments over here. Ryan Morris says, hey, how's it going? We are fantastic here today, Ryan. I hope you are having a giant day wherever you are. All right, friends, we're going to get started, and I will invite you all to put hashtag live, hashtag busy kids in the comments if you're here live, and put hashtag replay, hashtag busy kids in the comments if you're watching the replay. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, my friends, sitting up in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, remembering that hero's pose is on the fronts of your legs with your bum sitting back on your heels. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, friends. Good job, my friends. Good job. We are going to start class with our breathing, my friends. And if you're just joining us for the first time today, as we breathe all of that air into our belly and we make our belly big like a balloon, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe that air out, we make our ball nice and small. Okay, so follow along with Miss Mel. We're going to do our first round, sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. All right, remembering that when we're sitting up tall, these shoulders are staying in neutral position. They're not hunching up as we're breathing. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. And if you don't have one of these handy balls at home, friends, you can use your hands and just follow along with your hands, just like this, okay? You'll see when Avery's here with me, she follows along and we take turns with the ball. All right, our second round, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Okay, I'm going to invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while I come forward to begin our story. So this story is dedicated to all of my little friends that are have headed back to school or are heading back to school. We've done one school time one already. I believe it was Franklin going to school. And now we're reading Pinkalicious School Rules. This is by Victoria Kann, my friends. There we go. School is okay, except for one thing. When I'm at school, I miss Goldilicious. Goldie for short. Goldie is my unicorn. And there's Pinkalicious sitting in class, missing Goldie, her unicorn. What kind of animal do you have at home, friends, that you miss when you go to school? Do you have a pet at home that you miss when you go to school? All right, I really like my teacher. His name is Mr. Pushkin. I have some friends in my class, and I made a new friend yesterday, but I miss Goldie anyway. So look at this new friend. There's Mr. Pushkin right here. There's Mr. Pushkin for everybody. And look at this new friend that Goldilicious has, and she is putting her arms up to catch the ball with Goldilicious. And look, or from Pinkalicious, the ball from Pinkalicious, but look who's in the clouds here. Goldie up there for my Instagram friends. Goldie is in the clouds. That's how much Pinkalicious is thinking about Goldie. She's up in the clouds. But today we're going to start with Pinkalicious' friend. Her arms are up there. She's catching that ball. And we are going to go into a live pose to catch that ball too, friends, okay? So come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to just spread our legs a little bit. And a live pose is going to stretch the whole front of our body, right from our chest all the way down. And we're going to stretch those armpits all the way up. So you ready? Arms up to the ceiling. I want you to put your hips out just a bit. I want you to point those fingers up at the ceiling, look up at the ceiling, and stretch from your armpits all the way up your arms through those fingertips. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel that stretch all across the front of your body. Getting ready to catch that ball, okay? So we're going to look forward because you're going to catch that ball looking forward. But a live pose is looking up. Good job, my friends. One big good stretch to get us started. Okay. All right. This morning when I woke up, I had a very good idea. I could bring Goldie to school with me. School would be perfectly pinkatastic with Goldilicious there too. Look at this. So this is Pinkalicious bringing Goldie to school. And there she is. She's on her bed at night here. And she's having a brilliant idea. And look, Goldie is sitting on her bed. And Goldie is actually in Superman pose. So we're going to come to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor. And we're going to be Goldie. Are you all ready to be Goldie with me? We're going to go into Superman pose. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to come right onto my belly. And I'm going to point those toes back behind me. I'm going to bring my arms forward and point those hands forward, those fingers. And on the count of 3, I'm going to lift my arms and my legs. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Superman pose. And this is what Goldie's doing. You can go like this to be Goldie. Goldie is lying on Pinkalicious's bed. And she's listening to Pinkalicious with all her brilliant ideas. And what was her idea? Does anybody remember? Where is Pinkalicious bringing Goldie? Holding those arms and those legs up still, my friends. She's bringing Goldie to school, isn't she? All right, push back out of that Superman pose. Good job, my friends. Let's see. Paul Mayfield is here. Michael Brooks is here. Welcome, friends. Let's move forward in our story. There was a shiny red apple on Mr. Pushkin's desk. Goldie took the apple and nibbled it gently. Oh my goodness, she gave it a nibble. And do you see Pinkalicious? Pinkalicious is quite shocked that Goldilicious nibbled the apple. All right, I think she's trying to stop her. You can see with her hand here. She's trying to stop Goldilicious from nibbling the apple. So let's be Pinkalicious, and we're stopping Goldilicious from nibbling the apple, okay? We're bending forward. So we're going to do Warrior 3. So I've got this much room in between my legs. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. I'm going to lift this leg, get my balance, and then slowly I'm going to bring that leg behind me. I'm going to keep my hands on my hips to keep my balance. And then we can bring both arms forward if our balance is there. And we can say, no, stop. Stop, Goldilicious. Don't nibble the teacher's apple. Good job, my friends. We're going to go, I'm going to turn this way so you can see the other leg. We're going to lift one leg to get our balance. And slowly, I'm going to bring that leg back. Oh, you didn't hear that, friends. My hip just cracked. Goodness me. There we are, friends. Bringing that leg back, keeping your balance, bringing those arms up. Good job, my friends. Stop, Goldilicious. Don't eat the teacher's apple. Good job, my friends. Remembering if you're at home, you can do that in partner pose. Tracy has joined us. Welcome, Tracy. Mr. Pushkin heard Goldie munching, and he thought it was me. Pinkalicious, there is no eating until snack time, he said. It's the rule. It's not me, I said. It's Goldilicious, my unicorn. She didn't eat much for breakfast, I added. And there it is. She got caught by Mr. Pushkin munching on the apple, didn't she? Mr. Pushkin smiled. He took me aside and he told me that unicorns are not allowed in school. It's the rule, he said. Rules are something I do not love about school, and I really do not love the rule about no unicorns. I began to cry a little. All right, there's Pinkalicious, and she's sad that Goldie's not allowed at school, so she began to cry a little. And there's Mr. Pushkin, and he's in warrior pose, so we are going to do warrior and be Mr. Pushkin. Okay, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to spread our legs wide on that mat. I'm going to go this way first. So I'm going to point those toes that way and bring these toes in a bit. And I'm going to bring my arms up. And I'm just going to give myself a little more room because now I'm going to bend this front knee. Now we can be up here. We can bend a little or we can bend a lot. I just want to make sure that that knee is not over my ankle. And here I am. And what did Mr. Pushkin say? Pinkalicious unicorns are not allowed at school. Holding that warrior pose, keeping that back leg nice and strong, my friends. Wibbling and wobbling if you need to, that's okay. All right, we're going to keep those feet where they are, and we're going to turn them. I'm going to put those toes that way and bring these toes in. I'm going to bring my arms up, and I'm going to bend this knee now, making sure that knee's over my ankle. Good job, my friends. All right, holding that warrior pose, strong back leg. What else might Mr. Pushkin say to Pinkalicious? What else do you think teachers would say? Would he say, wait for recess to eat your apple or eat your snack? Let's see, friends. Ruth has joined. Neil has joined. Welcome. I cried a little harder. Okay, Pinkalicious, said Mr. Pushkin. Your unicorn may stay just this once. I stopped crying. In fact, I clapped and twirled. Look at this, my friends. Do you see Pinkalicious up there for Instagram? Down here for my YouTube and Facebook friends. Do you see Pinkalicious dancing and twirling? So you know what we're going to do, friends? We are going to do dancer pose. So come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to dance just like Pinkalicious. So we're going to put about this much room in between our feet. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. And we're going to do much the same as we did with Warrior 3. But we're going to grab our ankle. So get your balance with that one foot up. And then grab this ankle, same hand, same foot. And slowly I'm going to bring that leg back. I'm going to bring this arm up. And I'm going to push that ankle back into my hand. Dancer pose. Let's dance with Pinkalicious. What is Pinkalicious celebrating, friends? Do we remember? That's right, friends. She's celebrating that Goldilicious is allowed to stay just today. All right, bringing this foot up, getting our balance. We're on to the other side now, my friends. Okay, grabbing that ankle, same foot, same hand, same side. And slowly, slowly, we're going to bring that leg back. I'm going to bring this arm up and push that ankle out into my hand. Dancer pose, my friends. Good job. Good job, my friends. But if your unicorn stays, you must teach her the rules, Mr. Pushkin said. Do you think you can do that? Yes, I said, I know I can. So there they are. Mr. Pushkin is telling Pinkalicious and Goldilicious that Goldie needs to learn the rules. I think that's true of every classroom, right? Everybody needs to learn the rules of the classroom. At reading time, Goldilicious was very quiet. Goldilicious helped me with my math. Unicorns are very good at counting. And there they are, reading and doing math. So let's come to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor, and you can choose who you want to be. You can be Goldilicious or Pinkalicious or one of the other students, and we're going to go into chair pose. We're going to sit. So I want you to tell me who you are. Okay, say it out loud, who you're going to be. Okay, so I'm going to show you this much room in between my feet. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. We're pretending there's an imaginary chair behind our bum. Make sure it's imaginary, friends. Don't actually sit in the chair, my friends. All right, hands up. And I'm going to sit back in that chair. Now, I can be up here just a little bit, or I can be way down here. And I'm going to sit at my table, holding that chair pose, my friends, telling me, what are you doing? Are you reading a book or are you doing math? Which one? I'm going to read a book. Although I like math too, but I'm going to read a book today. I'm going to read, I'm going to read the crayon book, The Day the Crayons Came Home. That's my favorite book. I like that one. Holding that chair pose, friends, and come on up. Good job, my friends. Tell me in the comments who you were and what you did. Did you read a book or did you do math? Tell me in the comments, friends. And if you're just joining us, let us know you're here so we can give you a shout out, my friends. When it was time for recess, I showed Goldilicious how to line up by the door. Goldilicious did not push or wiggle or cut the line at all. Oh my goodness, Goldilicious did such a good job in lineup, and I bet all of my friends at home do such a good job when they line up at school too. Good job. Goldilicious played nicely with the other kids. What are they doing there, friends? Can you see? Can you see on Instagram? Are they skipping rope? That's what it looks like, friends. They're skipping rope, and all of the other friends are coming running to join. All right, let's pretend that we are skipping rope too, my friends. Okay, coming to your mat, your blanket, or a piece of floor. We're gonna jump, okay? We're gonna squat down first though, okay? So come down to a squat like a froggy, and we're gonna jump up all the way, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump, and come down, because we're jumping rope. Jump, and down. Jump and down to your squat. This is good for your balance, my friends. Jump and jump and jump. Good job, my friends. Good job. All right. Everyone had so much fun with Goldie and me. I didn't know I had so many friends at school. Look at all these friends. And do you know what I see when I see this? Do you see how they're all holding hands in a circle around Goldie? Do you know what I see? Do you know what I do with all my friends at school when I go to do yoga with my school friends? We do tree pose like this. We do partner tree pose in a big circle like this. So let's come and do tree pose, my friends. I know we don't have all of our friends with us today to do a big circle like that, but I think it's a good pose too. All right, so we're gonna lift our leg, get our balance. We're gonna tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, we're gonna bring that foot above or below our knee, bringing hands to heart center. Good job, my friends. Getting your balance. And now putting your tree branches out or pretending that you're holding hands in that big circle. I'm going to pretend that I'm holding hands with all my little friends in the big circle, okay? See if you can hold each other up. It might be wibbly and wobbly when we have friends holding, right? Because we're helping to hold each other up. All right, we're going to switch sides, bringing that leg up. Get your balance, tripod here if you need to. Otherwise, bring that foot above or below your knee. Hands to heart center, get that balance. And put your hands out to hold hands. Good job, my friends. If you have brothers and sisters or mommies and daddies at home, try this now. Brothers and sisters and mommies and daddies at home. This partner tree pose. Good job, my friends. All right, let's see what else happens in our story. Soon it was time to go home. Goldie got my backpack off its hook. Tell me, Pinkalicious, said Mr. Pushkin, did you and your unicorn have a good day? We sure did, I said. And there's for my Instagram friends up there. We sure did. School rules. Look at this. And Pinkalicious has her arms straight up. And Goldie is all excited. School rules. Oh, my friends, I hope that you think that school rules as much as Goldilicious and Pinkalicious do. All right, friends, it is that time. It is time to lay down in relaxation. I will move over here, my friends, so that you can see me. Okay, laying down on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. If you're laying down, putting your arms out beside you with your palms facing up. And if you're sitting in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. And if you're sitting, putting those hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Closing your eyes if it feels comfortable. Taking a deep breath in and out. Dropping those shoulders as you breathe out. Relaxing them into the floor or dropping them down towards the floor. Whichever position you're in. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands, making sure those palms are facing up. Relaxing your legs and your feet, dropping those feet off to the side. Good job, my friends. Listening to the noises that are around you, the sounds that are around you. Maybe there's a humming of a dishwasher or fridge in your house. Maybe there's the traffic driving by. Maybe there's brothers and sisters playing or moms and dads talking or working. Acknowledging those sounds and letting them go. And just as you let all of those sounds around you go, do the same with your thoughts. Let them come in, acknowledge them, and let them go. You don't need to do anything with them right now. All you're doing right now is relaxing your body and letting it sink down gently into the floor. Take those thoughts and tuck them underneath you, under your blanket or your mat. If you're sitting down, go to your bum. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your bum. Just let it drop into the floor. Good job, my friends. Slowly and silently, I want you to say to yourself inside your head, I am healthy. I am a good student. I am excited, just like Pinkalicious was excited. So today we learned in our story from Pinkalicious that it's exciting to be at school. And we do have lots of choices, friends. We have choices about how we behave and what we do, whether we eat the teacher's apple or whether we line up straight or whether we learn the rules at school. We have those choices. We also learned that when we follow the rules, happy, wonderful things can happen. So Goldie wasn't allowed to be at school. But when Goldie and Pinkalicious followed the rules, Goldie was allowed to stay for the day. So we have a choice. We have a choice to be a good listener and a good student or not. And we have a knowing that when we choose to do that wonderful thing, to be a good student, to line up nice, to learn all of the rules, wonderful, wonderful things will happen. And we'll have a wonderful, amazing day and amazing experience. So we do have those choices, friends. So I want you to take the knowing that you have the choice about the way you behave. I want you to take that knowing and put that deep inside your head. And I want you to take the happiness you get when you decide to be a good student and a good listener. Take that happiness and put it deep inside your heart. And when you've done that, friends, I want you to take that knowing and that feeling and send it out to everybody around you. Send it to moms and dads, brothers and sisters, neighbors, friends at school, teachers, all of the helpers out there, and let everybody know that we all have the choice to behave one way or another. In this case, it was to be a good student. But we all have the choice to behave one way or the other. Our behavior is a choice. And when we behave well and we follow the rules and we do what's expected of us at school, in particular for this book, we are rewarded. Good things happen. We have a wonderful experience. We have a happy experience. So let everybody out there around you know that they have the choice, and let them feel the happiness of making a good choice. And then bring that knowing and that happiness back inside your head and your heart and keep it there. Keep it there, especially for the beginning of school, friends. Remember when we start school, some of you have already started school and some of you are starting soon. So remember that we have the choice. Our behavior is a choice. And remember all of the rewarding things that we get when we make a good choice. All right, friends, slowly, when you're ready, if you're lying down, keeping your eyes closed, roll to one side, bringing your knees into your chest. And if you're sitting, keeping your eyes closed, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, come on back up sitting and join me on my mat. Sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Bringing hands to heart center. Good job, my friends. Hands to heart center. We'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. All right, my friends, thank you for joining us for episode 82 of Storytime Yoga. Today we read Pinkalicious School Rules, and we are dedicating this book to all of our wonderful friends that have started school this week and are moving into the start of school. Whether you're actually going to school or homeschooling or doing online learning, we dedicate this book to you, friends. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon, my friends, and say goodbye. This has been Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. Love to you all, my friends.